Subtraction strategy 3, the superglue strategy. In this strategy, you subtract a bit too much and then you stick back on with superglue the extra you shouldn't have taken off. This strategy is great if the number you're subtracting is almost a tidy number. So it's nearly a tidy number, but not quite. So maybe it ends in 90 or 80, something like that. It's a little bit smaller than tidy, so it's much easier and lazier to take off the tidy number and then add back on the extra you've taken off. Let's have a look at an example. You score 3,896 points on Pac-Man. Mr. Snell scores 4,347 points on Ms. Pac-Man. How many more points did Mr. Snell score than you? This is a classic sort of question for doing subtraction. It's a what's the difference question. Whenever you have to find out the difference between two scores or something, you're going to start with the biggest one, Mr. Snell's score of 4,347, and you take away the smaller score, and that will give you the difference. How much more did Mr. Snell win by? So when we look at this sum, it's probably too complicated to do in many of the other strategies, but you can see it's nearly tidy. This number 3896 is not far off being 4,000, and that would be really easy to take away 4,000 from this number because it only has 4 thousands. So you have to think to yourself, if I just add on a 4 and 100, I'm going to get up to 4,000. This is 104 away from being 4,000. Then you can just take away 4,000, so 4,347, take away the 4,000, obviously leaves you with just 347. That's very easy to do. But you've got to remember, like a bad builder, you've taken away too many. You've taken away 104 too many. You should have taken away 3896. You've taken away 4,000, and that's 104 points more than you should have taken away. So, like a bad builder, you've got to get out your glue and you've got to stick those 104 points back on. So 347, add 100 is 447, and add 4 more is 451, and that becomes your answer.